Welcome back to Parafox.
I'm in great pain.
And we are still playing this game, still going strong. I did a little bit of off-camera grinding. I got all of the Pokemon up to level 20 and above.
So that way we can actually start moving around. And I see that our Spearow has gone to a Fearow.
Yes, our kitty.
Our kitty is now a big cat.
A big cat.
Big old boy.
One could say it is the top cat.
Hopefully we can learn fly.
But wait. I'm sorry, Neko. You are the top cat, of course.
Yeah, which is funny because I think Neko does mean cat. I didn't look that up at all, but I think that's just what it means. And if anyone speaks Japanese, or is that Japanese or
I don't know.
I think it might be. I'm not sure. Whatever language that might be from, I'm sure it's shared in multiple ones. I don't know. Is it like Spanish and Portuguese where they have kind of like two words that are similar? Except like I found out. Did you know there's like certain things in Cuban or no, like there's certain things in other Latin countries. Like in one country, it's like a totally normal word. But like in another country, it's just like you're calling them something like super fucked up.
Oh yeah.
Dialects are weird, man.
I think I heard something like when like in America, if you like high five someone or something, then it's like a neutral gesture, but in like some other country it's like a super offensive gesture.
But just two hands smacking together. I guess I could see it some places.
He's like Chris is like Michael Jordan in Space Jam, just trying to stretch his arm out.
Yeah, you put the desk just far enough to where I have to Space Jam for the fucking vape.
Yeah.
Because I have terrible habits.
Long wingspan though, so that kind of helps you out there.
Yeah, really helped those like 2 years I did like little MMA boxing stuff.
So I have a very funny story.
Was it about last night?
Yeah, so
oh my fucking god. Okay.
So last night we watched It Chapter 2.
Yes.
I enjoyed it a lot. But then it kind of reached to the point of the night where we
finally finished the movie.
Yeah,
we've all lied our heads down to sleep.
Yeah. And then I get this smell in the bathroom. If you
okay, to be fair, like 3 of us had just gone all at the same time.
Yeah, but
unfortunately there is like a putrid smell.
It was a very putrid smell. So so I decided to cover up that smell with this we have this little Febreze.
It's not a Febreze, it's like a particular, it's an air neutralizer. It's not an air freshener. And there's a big difference.
So it's an air neutralizer, and I just sprayed the shit out of the
I could hear it because I heard the can, and the worst part is I had the danger like the danger alarm blaring in my head. I just heard and I'm like, oh, I know what that sound is. Yeah, that's fine. And I hear and I'm like, okay, that's a little much. But then I hear and I'm like, oh fuck, no. And then I don't know how you survived, but all I got was just a face full of orange. Like it was just like orange peels. Like I feel like I got assaulted by an orange grove.
Yeah,
it fucking gassed out the entire house.
The type of the air neutralizer, it was called pure citrus. So
yeah. I purified my soul with citrus.
Oh, that was so funny.
Dude, I was choking. I had to like actually step outside. It really bad to breathe that stuff, by the way.
Oh yeah.
We should have opened every single window.
I felt so bad because I was just like, I didn't know that it was this strong, and I didn't know that it was gonna cause this much chaos.
To be fair, you've never used like a odor neutralizer at all, or like one of those odor eliminators.
Yeah,
like it's definitely not Febreze for sure.
I thought it was
no
like
one
the
really
same
tells
thing
you
as
that.
Febreze. Yeah.
But I have a vague memory of telling everyone it's like, hey, this is a neutralizer, not an air freshener. Only use like a spritz.
I
But I
guess
think
that
I
just-
might have said that in passing while you were also doing something else.
Yeah, I guess that just like completely glossed over my head when you said it.
It was funny because Dylan came out this morning and he's just like, did anyone feel like when they woke up that they were assaulted by an orange? And Slade was just like, oh my god, I thought I was having a fucking stroke.
Oh yeah.
He was just like, what does it mean when you smell things that aren't there, to his phone? And it like, I swear to God, if I was in Slade's position, I would have been terrified.
Bro, I didn't get I didn't get that bad of like a scent, which is weird. Like
Really?
I didn't react that bad to it. I was just like, huh, I get a nice orange smell.
Dude, I have no idea how you did that because it was so just intense. Like my throat got dry.
Really?
Yeah, like, I don't know. Maybe you're just weird. You taste. To be fair, you taste shit that we don't even taste. Like you said, Valentina is too vinegary.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, which is just, it's more pasty than anything. It's got less vinegar than most hot sauces.
Maybe I just didn't get the right Valentina or something. I don't know.
And I don't know, but yeah, it was so bad. I had to close up. So Daly and I, like, we have a canopy bed that we call the cube.
Yeah.
I had to close up the cube, and I hid under 2 layers of blankets.
And it still wasn't
Like,
enough.
oh my god, dude, it was terrible. It had to have been like half an hour before that smell even died down like a quarter way. I went to the grocery store this morning, and I came back, and I was scared I was still gonna smell orange.
Well, did you?
Slightly.
Oh.
It's-
Well, maybe that was just your mind. You know how when you have anxiety about some like symptoms, and you start to like get those symptoms from just like overthinking about it?
Yeah, I can't overthink anything. I have ADD.
Oh, well,
Actually, that's not true. There's a lot of things you overthink with ADD, but I get you.
oh yeah.
I totally get you.
I
But
think I might
maybe-
have AD. I don't know.
I think a lot of people have ADD. In all honesty, I think it's unfortunately definitely perpetuated by, just like our lives move so fast. And this is, I'm not going to go into one of my Chris wants things to slow down,
Yeah.
society bad things, but yeah, it is, it's, I think ADD is a lot more prevalent. It's also like totally not, it's still weird because people treat it as like a kid's, I don't know, wouldn't be like a disability, just like it is like a learning disability. But
Yeah.
I don't know, people like act like it's for kids, like, it's like tricks, but it's just like, nah, this is like, maybe Honey Bunches of Oats too.
Don't you
It's
all-
for adults.
Don't you also have ADHD as well?
Yeah, like I get really fidgety. Like you've seen me just sit here and like bounce my leg a lot.
Yeah.
Like I which is why I'm glad I have an active job. Like, because when I was in the office, like when I was working in offices, I'd like be constantly like fiddling around with things. We had a stand-up desk, so like I would actually be walking around my small cubicle.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? I actually got talked to by one of my supervisors, and they were like, hey, you can't be like, it's really distracting having you like standing up and moving around and doing all these gestures. Like, man, I'm still doing my job.
Oh, really?
I got a fucking learning disability. And then it's funny because like no one ever thinks an adult has ADD. But when you say that to them, they're like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. Like, do you happen to have any medication? It's like, what? They're like, bro, get fucking like methed up. Which, I mean, that's basically what ADD meds are. They're kind of like they're an amphetamine salt, which they work wonderful, and I would love to be back on ADD meds again because, well, they're good.
Yeah.
They help.
We have a PO box.
No. We can.
Please send
not
us
send.
all of your ADHD drugs.
Do not send things like that through the mail. That is a federal offense, and I do not want our viewership to be stuck in jail for 25 years. But if you are a doctor and really cool, then you can surely send them through the USPS so long as there's a prescription attached.
Yeah. I mean, is it even legal to ship drugs through mail?
Oh, well, I mean, like your prescription drugs, like
Oh.
I deliver them all the time.
Uh-huh.
But usually, like you can hear it because you lift something up and it rattles like a maraca. But then you feel the paper and it's like, okay, so that's the medication and the prescription with it, like the documentation. But you cannot send like illicit or controlled substances that are not prescribed. You know? Like you can't send weed through the mail. Doesn't matter if it's legal in your state.
Damn.
But the crazy part is they will actually. I've seen it before. Like mail inspectors will be called if they can smell weed in the packaging.
Really?
Yeah, they'll isolate it somewhere in the office or somewhere outside of the office. They'll have a mail inspector come and pick it up, confirm like whether or not they can confirm that substance. And it happened with weed. Like someone tried to send a bunch of weed. Everyone could fucking smell it in the office.
Oh yeah.
So
even if it's through like a thick box?
Oh, dude, weed smells so much.
Huh. That's interesting. I never would have thought that.
Like, yeah, it's a very distinct smell. But yeah, like it was in this box and then it got isolated outside.
Yeah.
The mail inspector will come and pick up that box and deliver it to you by hand. They will go and confirm your name. And then as soon as that box is in your hands, cuffs are slapped on you.
Really?
Yeah, dude, like there's like mail police and they're fucking
Mail police?
They're fucking serious.
Just imagine it's just this jacked dude with like a USPS hat on.
That would be funny. No, they're just very nicely clothed.
Stop resisting!
No, they're just like they're very like unfortunately very normal looking. Like just imagine like some dude who's just dressed pretty nicely comes up to your door then tells you you've committed a federal offense. like hi, my name is Jeff Warburton.
I'd be like,
I've just come here to let you know that you've committed a federal offense and we'll see you in court.
I'd be like,
Actually, you don't see you in court. They'll be like, you're under arrest, bitch.
are you a professional under this? Like what? They just have like polo shirts and khaki shorts.
Like they'll actually have like, you know, the lady that went there, she had like a really nice blouse and like somewhat of like a business like oriented skirt. So it's like they look really nice. They look like they're going to like work in the office, you know. But it's I don't know. It's one of those things. Don't send illegal shit through the mail. You're not going to be sneaky. It's not worth it. And also 25 years in federal prison is kind of lame.
I wonder why the USPS doesn't have like that same what's it called? Those things that airports have when they're like check luggage, like they're like trays almost.
Well, because that would be, you know, a violation of the Fifth Amendment.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
We are the USPS is the federal government, but we have those rights like to still have that on packages.
Oh shit!
But it's probable cause that will get you.
Break even is breaking even.
Finally, I really want our Vile Plume. I love.
All we need is a leaf stone.
Wait, is that what we need?
Yeah.
Oh, we actually need a leaf stone for the Vile Plume.
Yeah.
See, this is why I'm so bad with Pokemon. Like, I'm amazed I got through this like as a child.
How so?
Well, because like I feel like as a kid, for some reason it was all just so obvious. But now I'm playing this again, it's like, oh my god, you need leaf stones for this, thunderstones for that. I don't know. The things that you thought were impervious to certain things are also fucking stupid. Like I don't know. You know, like how a lot of kids like back in my day, they would know everything about every dinosaur.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of like one of those things. Like you had just have like a super childlike encyclopedic knowledge. But now that I have to worry about shit like, you know, bills, taxes, and like not dying from alcoholism, like I don't know, you don't make enough space in your head for Pokemon, and it's like I'd much prefer that space go to Pokemon.
Have you played the new Pokemon games? Like what was the most recent Pokemon game that you
honestly, I fell off like after Gale of Darkness.
Really?
I think my favorite one growing up was Pokemon Gold for the Game Boy Color.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I hated Silver, but I loved Gold. My brother loved Silver, hated Gold.
You guys battle each other a lot?
Oh, hell yeah, we traded all the time.
Ah, hell yeah.
It was kind of cool because like we knew like which Pokemon we didn't have in which version. So we'd go and catch those ones and trade it to each other. So like at some point we would have all the Pokemon. from each game. Like we had like the you know the fucking cord octopus things you had to connect all the Game Boys together.
Oh yeah,
We had that. Like we were all fucking set up. Like we had like a whole Pokemon trade going on at school. Like,
hell yeah.
I swear to God, like the kids back in the day, we could have been like an underground empire. Like we were organized so well to get people the Pokemon they need. Like at least like a quarter of the kids in my class like had every Pokemon, and we just did it. Like we were like, oh yeah, you know, if you want this, go to this guy, and then you just gotta trade him this thing. Like fucking Pokemon cards are like rolling around like fucking crack cocaine in the 1980s.
What's sad is that your class was probably more organized than the actual class that you were in.
Yeah, like
That's sad when it comes to Pokemon.
Oh yeah, but I mean, like when a school tells you like, oh, you're not allowed to play Pokemon or bring all your electronics to school, what the fuck else do you think we're gonna do at recess? You told us not to do something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that's just my personal beef. Because now I see kids bring their iPads to school and no one really fucking cares.
Telling a kid not to do something is basically just shooting yourself in the foot.
Yeah. Well, you know what's funny? So cell phones were getting really popular when I was in school.
Yeah.
So like, you know, I want to say by the time I was a freshman, the iPhone 3G came out.
Oh shit, peak of technology.
Yeah, so like it was kind of weird because we would be sitting there like in high school. We are in high school, you know?
Yeah.
And we'd be like at lunch playing on our phones. But the fucking you know, like the people who walk around during lunch, I can't remember what they are. They're usually like volunteers, like someone's mom from somewhere.
Oh,
like
yeah.
the school lunch ladies, not the ones who serve you lunch, but like they just kind of like maintain the peace.
Oh yeah. Those.
But like they would come up and try to confiscate our phones like at lunch. It's like, you're not supposed to have phones in school. It's just like, bitch, what? Like like if you have ever brought that concept to anyone today, it sounds outrageous.
Oh yeah.
And outlandish. Like, no, you can't just take their phone because phones are quote unquote not allowed in schools. Like kids need to call their parents, they need to look at their Facebooks, they need to Venmo the one kid they owe $5 to lunch money so he can get lunch money here at school.
What's crazy though is if a school confiscates a kid's like phone and then the kid like gets like kidnapped or something, it would be on the school probably.
Yeah, I also just don't get like, well, I mean, it's kind of a seizure of property, and I get you lose some rights when you do certain things.
Yeah.
Whatever. But this is why I like the teachers who are like, give me your phone, I'll give it back to you at the end of class. But like the ones who are just like, no, give me your phone, this is going to the principal's office, and your parents have to come pick it up. It's like, dude, are you literally fucking Satan right now?
Yeah, why are
My
you
parents
making
are fucking busy.
Why
Like,
are you making this so much harder than it actually has to be?
Yeah, also like you're just basically stealing from me.
Yeah.
Like you're stealing my parents' shit,
You are robbing me of my property. And
making it entirely inconvenient. I don't know. There's like I'm glad people understand like phones are kind of a necessity in this here day and age.
yeah.
And maybe the things have relaxed, but I also have not been in school I haven't been in a public school since 2013. So I don't know how much that has changed, but by inference, like from what I'm getting, you know, it's a lot more lax. Just so long as you're not on your phone during class.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you got to pay attention.
I mean, I know that at least when I was the last time I was in public school, 6th. So I remember when like usually at the end
Just to tell the audience, you do school. It's online school.
Yeah.
So you are enrolled in school, just so we're not neglecting you.
Yeah,
you are
yeah.
actually very educated. And hell, you're doing a whole lot better than I ever did at school.
Yeah. But when I was in 6th grade, I know that at the end of the day, when you were waiting for the bus, they would have you go to the gym and just like sit on the ground in a line or whatever.
Huh?
And while we were
Wait, did they make you guys face the wall? Like, what the fuck?
No,
like, is
no.
this like Poland?
it was just like this line of kids just like sitting crisscross applesauce. And
Wait, is it like the bus lines?
yeah, it's the bus lines.
Oh shit, that's fun. Yeah, actually remember they had like all the younger kids
Yeah.
like sit down. But like all the older kids, they can get up and walk around. It's just like, I think it's because kids are kind of stupid and they can't remember, oh, my bus line is Orange Lion, because that's how ours were. Like, did you guys get number bus routes, or did you guys get like picture and colors?
We got numbered.
We had pictures and colors.
I know.
Like there's purple snail, bluebird, or something like that.
I remember getting like super jealous of like, cause some of the kids, you know, like those after school kids that just like stayed after school, and they would like have like all of these like fun like puzzles and games to play like in this like table area.
Yeah.
I was just like,
people whose parents have to work 12 hours a day.
Yeah.
I always just thought they really liked school, but they're like, yeah, no, my parents are barely ever home. I was like, wow, that's fucking sad.
Anyways, on the next episode of Parafox,
We'll hopefully unionize those kids' parents.
we're going to unionize those kids' parents, and we're going to unionize Parafox.
Remember, don't break the strikes. Kellogg's, John Deere, and filmmakers unions are on strike. Support them.